Yeah. We've got a new plant. Apparently, it's supposed to be good for cleansing the air. So I had some like lung problems a few weeks back. So I was like struggling, like it's like an asthma feeling. So we bought this plant. It's supposed to cleanse the air. I believe it can do it, but I don't know how big of a plant needs to be for the room. Do you know what I mean? You can have me chat on. So you're right. Reading shit. Someone else. Coming in. What do you think, John? What's it called? Himalayan salt lamp. Remove some negative energies. Need to walk around when he's on top of my head whenever I'm going around. Keep him away. Been eating a bit of shit recently. We're kind of giving up on our diet. We had veggie for tea, and now we're eating a burger. Okay, how are you? Mm. Oh dear. Yeah. Let me know if it's lagging because I'm running YouTube. Yeah. Where are you from then, Geet? I was lonely, so I streamed. Hello, Ultra Gaming. How are you? Ultra X Gaming, sorry. What game do you play then? I used to play game, but the games I don't really enjoy the games anymore. I'm an FPS competitive player, but there's no game that I like that I want to play competitively in. I said hi, Ultra X. Did you not hear what I said? I was asking you about gaming. BGMI player. What's that then? BGMI. What's that? Explain that one to me. I recognize the term, but I don't really know what it means. Matty shit himself, apparently. He's changing his pants. Oh, sorry, mate. Mm-hmm. Why they put mayonnaise in a burger? Why? Mayonnaise goes with chicken. Ketchup goes with burger. Yeah, I'm hot. Not in a sexy way. War energy. Hello, Dean. PUBG, right? Okay. PUBG. From India, are you, mate? Nice one. I tried to install PUBG, but it didn't like my name, so I couldn't get the name I wanted. Hello, Red. How are you? Welcome. Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour, senor. Why'd they put mayonnaise in a burger, man? What the fuck? Shit, I've dropped it now. What the hell, man? You've ruined the burger, man. Jeez Louise. Oh, got much mayonnaise. What the fuck, man? What are you doing? It's a burger. What's the ketchup, for fuck's sake? What the fuck? This is just a piss take, man. What is wrong with these places? Where's the ketchup? Oh my god, it's disgusting. Ugh, it's horrible. It's not even nice mayo either. It's got like a vinegary taste. No, Matty. You a narcissist, Matty? Are you a narcissist? Welcome to Narcissist's favorite channel in the world. You a narcissist, Matty? Narcissist Haven channel, this is. Not a scratch on me, Matty. Sorry, narcissist. Matty, I mean. Not a scratch on me. Narcissist, I mean Matty. I've got what is called a rotator cuff injury on my shoulder. So I can't use my shoulder very well. I'll show you if you want me to. See this arm here? I can do that. This arm, that is all I can do. This arm, I can do that. This arm, that's all I can do. That's called your right shoulder. That's called your heavy hitter. That's called your lead shot. You know what I mean? If you can't move your shoulder much, you can't do much with it, can you? And some people are looking for a reaction so they can get you locked up. Then you're not a problem on the internet anymore, are you? You're not speaking your truth on the internet. They want you to react and get involved in situations so they can lock you up. Then you can't speak your truths on your internet, can you? Because you're locked up. I'm pretty sure they don't give you internet access when you're in the jail cells. Do you know what I mean? Masturbating no one, dude. I'm a peaceful human being, buddy. You're the masturbator, mate. I sit on my stream and little stalkers come on my stream to abuse me. And I give as good as I get. How would you know anything, Matty? Considering as you've not been on my stream, I've never spoke to you before. So how would you know this stuff about me unless you weren't part of the little gang stalking crew? The little gang stalking crew. What's the matter? Am I saying stuff I should be saying? You shouldn't start these conversations with me because I'm going to say as much as I need to say to help other people out there so they can't get abused by people like you. Not everybody's awake yet. But thank you for the evidence of coming onto my channel and proving you are a part of the group. I appreciate your help. See, I'm not fighting against one, I'm fighting against many. And you're one of them. When a group has got to come together to come at you, that's the cowards. You're a narcissist, dude. That's it. You're part of a little gang stalking crew of narcissists that like to go around bullying people because they're individuals or solos. You and your little groups go and attack women. That's who you usually pick on, don't you? Yeah. And your job is to antagonize me, to try and get me to react, to get me to be locked up so I can't speak anymore on my streams. That's what you're doing. Well, I'm still speaking. Anytime one of you idiots come on my channel and try and say anything, I'm going to say something extra that I have not said the last time. So you're not silencing me, you're opening my mouth more. I am not scared of you. I'm not scared of any of you. So remember that. I'm looking at my channel, buddy. It's a healing channel. Do you see any UFC content on my channel? Do you see any karate content on my channel? Do you see anything about me saying I go around beating people up? Does my channel ever have anything to do with that? No. What is my channel helping about? It's helping people like I beat my demons. Maybe you can beat your demons. Do you know what I mean? Instead of me fighting other people's demons. Do you know what I mean? That's what my channel's about. You're a narcissist, buddy. All right. So, and you're giving me more evidence. So, But you could just be the same person that was in here the other day with a fake name, and you're just the same person coming in with different accounts to try and extract negative energy, because that's what narcissists do, isn't it? I'm afraid of my own shadow, am I? Is that why I'm talking to you about what I just talked to you about? Is that why I just went to a takeaway? Literally just a moment ago at 10 o'clock at night when it's dark. Woo! Is that why I go to a park when it's black? Because it's dark and it's scary. You're the person who's called yourself a masturbator and you shit yourself. Not me, buddy. You won't shut me down. You're only going to open this mouth even more. But thanks for the evidence. I appreciate your evidence. Stop being somebody's flying monkey. Yeah, go and research that term. I'm sure you know it. Stop being somebody else's flying monkey. Go and search that term up, bud. I'm sure you already know it. I'm going to keep streaming on this channel. No one's going to stop me. When I'm on my gaming channel and I got no views, I don't get any abuse. But when I'm on there getting views, I get you little narcs coming in, trying to abuse me to scare me off of fucking streaming. I'm not going to stop streaming. It's a free world and I can do what I fucking want. So unlucky. Unlucky, fucker. Unlucky. Unlucky. Little flying monkey. Little flying monkey. Little flying monkey. You're a flying monkey. Go and research the term. It's a narcissist wingman, a narcissist toy that they throw out to attack and do all the troublemaking. Go and research it, buddy. It's a flying monkey. Don't try and twist it into something so you can try and make me look bad. You're the only one who's looking bad here, dude. I'm just awakening some people with some terms. You saw me in the takeaway, did you? Why didn't you say something to me then? Hey? Why didn't you say something to me then? Why did you wait until you got behind your little keyboard? Why didn't you say something to me in the takeaway? Boo! Boo! You live on the same road as me, do you? Oh dear. Well, thanks for the evidence. Thanks for the evidence, mate. Are you admitting you're part of the group that have been stalking me? Is that what you're admitting? Well, whatever, dude. You're not scaring me, so don't worry. You can always knock on my door, and then I'll know who you are. So you could give me a picture of who you are, knock on my door, and say you don't like me, and me and you can have a go at each other. How's about that? Instead of me being tricked into thinking somebody's nice and being nice to them, because as you can see, my channel is for helping people. So if you want to say you don't like me, and you want to say it to my face, and then I can be prepared for that, that's a bit different, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If you want to sit behind a computer and I don't know who you are, but you know what I look like. So you, anytime you want to, you could come up to me, pretend to be something you're not, and then catch me off guard. And I'm thinking, oh, I thought we were friends. Do you know what I mean? Oh, no, 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 no. Anyway, thanks for the evidence. Anyway, buddy. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your. I appreciate your help. Yeah, people don't fare very well when they get locked up in prison, do they? They end up dead, don't they? A lot of people when they go in prison. No, I don't speak to no one. That's the first person I ever spoke to in the park, and he was snapping at me all the time. That was the only person I've ever spoke to in the park. I don't usually speak to people because they're usually fake, like you, pretending to be nice when they're not. They're just toxic people looking to fuck about with people, like you are on the internet all the time. You know what I mean? No offense, it's not your fault, is it? Do you know what I mean? What made you the way you are? Do you know what I mean? Where am I threatening you? Oh, fuck off, dude. Stop trying to twist it and turn it to try and make me look bad. There's enough stuff on this chat already that showed you what you are. All right. Um, do. I would say you've got a fake account and you're coming in with different accounts and you're the same person. That's usually what people do over the internet. You're trying to make me uncomfortable and stop me from streaming. I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm going to speak more and more. Every time one of you idiots come on here, I'm going to say something extra that I didn't say last time. I've never said the word flying monkey before. Now I've said it. Now that's good education for somebody out there. They say, what the hell's a flying monkey? Now to go away and research it and they'll know what it means. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't know what it meant. And then I had to, I accidentally come across it and I thought, "Ah, now I get it. Right. Okay. Right, I've seen that in action all my life. Like, there's always like a group of people, and these little kids are in front of the main ringleader or the guys or whatever you want to call them, the group, and they're always like doing the little mini attacks, and the guys sitting back just kind of orchestrating it. That's the flying monkeys, the ones that are doing the attacks, not the they're not the orchestrators. Do you know what I mean? I learned that. When was it? When I woke up. When was that? Like 10 years ago now? Might be 9 years. I'm not sure. Now I told you. You said you live on my street, right? You said, what is it? You said I'm afraid of my own shadow and all that, and you're saying shit across here. You try and twist it here and there. You said you saw me in the takeaway. Well, then if you saw me and you don't like me, yeah, well, you knock on my door and tell me that you don't like me to my face and not pretend to like me and then start shit, right? Why don't you say something to me face? Do you know what I mean? Tell me that you don't know, you don't like me. Instead of like this twisted mentality that goes around. They pretend to like you, but they're twisting you up, ready to fucking have a go at you and shit like that. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm on about. Now, I said, come to my door if you don't like me. Tell me to my face you don't like me, and then we'll see what happens. All right. Instead of like pretending to like me, creating a connection with me. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to do anything wrong, because it's a connection. It's called a friendship. Look at my channel. My channel is about helping, not hurting. Do you know what I mean? Not toxic, bud. All right. You can definitely tell that about me, no matter how much you're probably getting paid to type in this chat now, or your little narcissist that's controlling you. You're probably the flying monkey. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to be the ones that get caught doing it, so they put the flying monkeys out to do it. So, da 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 da. And I've been to the park quite a few times since. I'm not sure how many times, but I have been there quite a few times. I went there today. I don't know if I went there yesterday. I can't remember. I went there. I think I went Wednesday, and I went today. Is it Friday today? Yeah, it's Friday. I went today. Oh. You're the one telling me that you're bloody you see me in the chicken shop or something like that, like. So you're trying to like make me feel uncomfortable in my street. Stop trying to twist it, buddy. Ain't working. I've got plenty of screenshots here. You cannot delete a screenshot. Remember that. Yeah, I will defend myself at my door. I will defend myself on my threshold. All right? That's what I'm saying to you. Don't pretend to be a friend to me when we're out chatting around and stuff like that and not actually be a friend. That's what I'm trying to say. So if somebody doesn't actually like me across the internet here, instead of sitting there and watching and seeing what I look like, tell me what. So if somebody doesn't like me and they're trolling me and they're saying this and they're saying that, like you're trying to do to me now, yeah? You know what I look like. You know what my voice sounds like. You know what I mean? Roughly, you could work out where I live from some of my filming sometimes. You know what I mean? And actually come up to me and just say, "You don't like me. I've been watching you on YouTube." Then that'd be a different connection. I won't like you either. So there's a different way that I can now look at you. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Instead of pretending to like somebody, pretending to be somebody's friend to get something, whatever weird shit goes on. Do you know what I mean? I don't know because I don't have that kind of brain or that heart space, and I don't have that sort of spiritual problem. Do you know what I mean? I have not led a perfect life, but I do not have that spiritual problem. I like to help people. I like to be nice to people. I like to inspire people. I like to help people with the problems that I've had in my life. I like to help them so they don't have those problems as long, or they get a chance to get out of it, or whatever. I don't like the word inspire, but that is probably about the right word. I think the word's a bit too big for me, but anyway, not going to feed you anymore. All right. So I'm guessing you're getting paid to do this to try and keep the antagonization up. Do you know what I mean? So do 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 do. Oh dear. The ideal is to try and get me to react so I will get locked up. Then I'm not a problem. So when I'm streaming, I'm seeming to be a problem. Mm, mm. You're keeping a close eye on me, are you? An eye, are you? One eye. Ah, you're giving yourself away, mate. Just the one eye, yeah? Just the one eye, yeah? Just the one eye? Only the one? Yeah? Ah, you're giving yourself away there, buddy. Giving yourself away. You're giving yourself away. You're giving yourself. You get well. That didn't go. That didn't work very well, did it? You're giving yourself away. I was stalked for 7 years where I used to live, mate. So yeah, I know I got people keeping an eye on me. Don't worry about that. Anyway, I'll leave you alone there, Matty. You enjoy your little stalk or whatever. I don't know how you get paid. You get paid in vouchers? Are you allowed to claim benefits? How does it work? Is this it's how you stay on benefits, is it? Doing things like this. How does it work? Explain it to me. Do you get tokens, gift certificates, free drugs? What is it? What do you get for this? Huh? Or are you just an AI bot that's been programmed to antagonize somebody on their stream to maybe slowly wear them down, and then they don't want to stream anymore. They don't want to go to the park anymore. They don't want to go to the chicken shop because you might be in the chicken shop. They don't want to go to the park. They don't want to leave their house. They become isolated. They don't want to go out, and then they don't want to stream because they're always getting people bullying them on their stream. Is that the intention? And then they're supposed to like act out, are they, and look all crazy? Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh. Woo, 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 woo. DWP are watching. Are you saying you're working for the DWP, are you? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you are not. This is what you are.
You're a narcissist, obviously, or you're a flying monkey, one of the two, because you're enjoying this. This is going on and on and on and on. Anybody with a heart, anybody with a soul, anybody with a higher vibration, anybody with a spiritual bone in their body would not be continuing as much as you. We can all be dicks, you know what I mean? You could be drunk for 10 minutes, realize what you've typed, and thought, oh, this guy's been through enough. He's had this for 10 years now. Let's give this guy a break. All he's trying to do is get back to his kids for 7 years, but he was too scared to come home because he felt like it'd be dangerous for his family if he come home. Do you know what I mean? Because he'd being stalked so much. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I reckon you're an AI bot. That's what I reckon. I reckon you're programmed to antagonize my channel to try and make me not want to stream. That's what I reckon. It's the best way to silence somebody who might be speaking some truth, eh? Isn't it? 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 Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? There's a lot of people on the YouTube talking about stuff that I've not been talking about until recently. I kept my mouth shut because I know what happens to people that talk about that stuff. But when you get to my point, you think, well, fuck it, I'll start talking about it a little bit too. There's a lot of people on the YouTube talking about what I'm talking about. A lot of people. No, you're not well, mate. Look at chat. I've come on here chatting hello nicely to all tracks, Geet. You come in and said you took a shit. And then you started talking about being beat up in the park. Then you said about you were stalking me in my local chicken shop and you live near me. What did you say about I'm not well? I'm not well. I'm not well. You're not well, mate. You're not well. That's why you do this. That's you have no morals. You have no empathy. My channel is an empathy channel where I help people or I try and help people or I talk nicely to people. I don't try and make them feel like a cunt. Do you know what I mean? And I get trolled on here by people like you pretending that they want help just to troll me. Do you know what I mean? Not that you're trying to pretend you're being help. You're blatantly just being what you are. You know what I mean? So, and you're still here. Do you see what I mean? I'm sitting here trying to chill out. It's a Friday night. My liver was hurting a little bit. My left foot was burning a little bit, which was making me think about my liver. I went to badminton earlier on. I wasn't feeling too happy because my body's not doing too well. So I thought I'd come on here and stream. And we've got you bullying me and trying to make me feel uncomfortable or bringing something up that happened in the past or something like that. Do you know what I mean? To try and bring me down again. Do you know what I mean? I would say you're not well. Look at this guy. Well, thanks for the evidence anyway. I appreciate your evidence. I am going to. I've just done something anyway. So we have. How'd you go back? How'd you go back on this thing? So let's get a screenshot of that. I've already. Is he spamming? already took a shitload of screenshots, mate, so you can't get rid of it. Lol. Little stalker. Little flying monkey. How does it feel like to be somebody's bitch and they're telling you what to do? Go and get that one. Go and get him. Go and get him. Go and get him. Go and get him. You little bitch. You're his bitch or her bitch, whoever you're working for. You're just somebody's bitch. Dee 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 dee. Oh. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? My channel's set to adults only. I think you got to be over 13 to be on my channel. So if any kids on my channel, that's not my doing, is it? Do you know what I mean? So. Do 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 do. Right. What else do we do? Go back to that. Go back to that. Go back to that. To that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So Matty's got a 6-month-old channel, and he's never spoke on my channel before, but he seems to know quite a bit of stuff that's been on my channel, but he's never spoke on my channel before. I find that a bit peculiar. I would say that's a bit stalky. A bit stalky. The one eye, eh? The stalky. Do do do. So we've just figured you out. You've got a 6-month-old YouTube channel. You've never spoke on my channel before. I can get all the information here. All right. So that would say you are a stalker. And because I speak about narcissism on my channel, and I'm an empath or I'm a sensitive person that tries to help people, narcissists don't like that. They like destroyed people, not helped people. So thanks for the evidence, mate. Thanks for the evidence, mate. We've just proved who you are. Thanks for the evidence, buddy. He was one of them, wasn't he? One eye guys, wasn't he? He was one of them, wasn't he? Whoop whoop. All right, got your screenshot. Thank you for the abuse. I appreciate your help in my little evidence pile. Right. Make sure I got my screenies. Got screenies there. Looks like I got all my screenies. Woo. Narcissists don't like healers. They don't like people that help people. Because you're gonna maybe wake them up to some evils that they didn't know was around them. Got that, nice one. Got that one. Got that. Got your account link. Got that. Got that. Nice one. Nice one. Many thanks. Many thanks there. You're a friend of Jimmy Savile, you are. He was quite connected, wasn't he? He was quite connected to a lot of well-known people, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? Are they paying you? Try and bring me down, is it, eh? Try and bully me off? Try and antagonize me into situations to make me look a certain way or whatever, or to make me react a certain way so you can like create this narrative that you like to create, you people. Do 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 do. I'm not mentally unwell. I have depression due to being abused by people like you. Well, you're not abusing me, but do you know what I mean? I've been abused. I've been narcissistically abused for 10 years. It says it in my description. It never used to say it in there, but because of recent events, I've decided to start putting some stuff in that I was hiding because I didn't want people to know, because I didn't want to get my family in trouble. So I wasn't saying anything. But considering as the way this is going, I will start saying stuff now. Every time somebody like you comes on my channel, I will say a little bit more. And I'll say a little bit more and a little bit more. I won't just say it, because I know it's a dangerous thing to say, because you're a big group of people that do horrible things to people that might expose them. So I don't like to say too much because I have a family that I care for. That's why I didn't say nothing really on my gaming stream, and I didn't really say anything on the stream at this when I did this at the beginning. And I even privatized like 6 months of my streams out of fear, because I was worried about, what is the word? I can't say the word. Repercussions of some of the stuff that I might have said in a worried moment. And I was antagonized a couple of times, and I reacted and said something, and I was worried that that might get me or my family in trouble. So I privatized all of my streams. Hello there, Lapino. Do. How's it going, mate? Ah, he's just little troll flying monkey, part of a group attack. Right, no one's talking to you anymore now, Matty. You're being ignored. How's it going, Lapino? This is one of my stalkers. I'm on to chill tonight, just to chill for an hour. Just thought I'd come on, chill, watch a bit of YouTube, and we got this guy here. You just, or I just got pissed off a YouTuber. I just got pissed off. Could be better. What about you? Well, look at my chat. You know what I mean? This is regular for me. I had this for 7 years where I used to live. 7 years, people doing like targeted conversations in my vicinity. I didn't stream them, and I started to stream, but on a game, and I didn't say a word. I kept my mouth shut to everything that was going on around me because I didn't want it to affect my stream. My stream was my intention to get off of PIP. PIP is like personal independence payment they give me for my liver and the problems it caused me when I was taking a med. It would irritate my liver, and a doctor finally proved that I was telling the truth, so they give me the PIP. So now I want evidence, mate. You know, I want the full thing. You know, I want the full thing, and he's helping the comment section. Do you know what I mean? I want the full chat. You know, so just ignore him. I am. Are you saying you work for the DWP and you're telling me I should get a job and you'll leave me alone if I get a job? Is that what the DWP is doing to people? That sounds a bit dark. That does, doesn't it? When I got people like you keeping me ill all the time, how am I supposed to get up? I was 3 weeks into quitting weed, and I got some guy snapping at me in the park. Do you know what I mean? On more than one occasion, and I'm just trying to quit weed to get back to my sleeping schedule correctly, so I can be more functional for the real world. but I just keep every time I get a bit well, seem to get attacked. Do you know what I mean? It just seems to be a regular occurrence. Every time I'm getting a little bit better, I call it raising your vibration. I seem to get problems from people like you. Dee, 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 dee. No, he's not rage baited. He's somebody who's been on my channel. He's never spoke, but he's been watching my content. So that's a little stalker, mate. But anyway, I'm going to ignore him now, mate. Yeah. I've been don't worry, I've been making him look a plonker anyway. He's not got anything out of me that he's wanted. He's tried to twist a couple of things, you know. He's a stalker. He's actually a stalker. He's unwell. They get enjoyment out of doing it. That's a very unwell individual, and I'm dealing with people like that for fucking 10 years now, mate. Something like that. 4 years here, 7 there. It's like 10 years now. I'm talking to you, mate. I'm not talking to him. You want to talk to me? Talk to me. I'm not adding fire to it. I'm talking to you. I'm not deleting him because I want him to carry on in the background. Do, 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 do. It's only been me and him chatting, mate. It's not as if you've been here for 10 minutes and you've had to listen to me chat to him. It's just been me and him chatting. So, trying to antagonize me. So, you've only been here a few minutes. Do, 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 do. No, because it lags. You know what I mean? It lags out a bit now and again. I got my GPU burnt out. I don't know when it was, about a year ago in the summer. It wasn't mainly because of the summer. I was trying to do some 3D printing to help me get a bit better, give me something creative to do because it's not that hard to do a 3D print. And I had the software open one night, and I didn't realize I had it open twice, and they were minimized. So that was using some sort of process power or whatever, I don't know. And it was hot, and I streamed my game, so it was running like a Streamlabs, I think, at the time. It was running two Creality prints in the background, which I didn't know was running, and it was hot summer day, and it just went. I've never heard. What did I hear? It was like, I don't know how to explain it. Imagine a big loaf of bread being so hot it just gives out, and all the steam comes out of it. That's what my laptop sounded like. And I put my hand on my laptop after I heard the noise, and it was the hottest I've ever felt it. Like now it's warm, double warm. But I mean, it was like you couldn't even touch it with your hand. It was like, oh my gosh, it must be completely naff. But I think the GPU went because it only affects on a secondary monitor. The only time I get a problem is when it's on my secondary monitor, not my first monitor. Do 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 do. So 2 a.m. is it? Country you from then? 3 hours. I'm just chilling out. Chilling out. I'll ban him the next time when he comes on. I just don't want to ban it tonight. I want that chat there. And he'd have to use another account. Reunion Island, are you? Nice one. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Soon to be mobile homing around the outside edge of England. That's what I want to do. Do, 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 do. I could run two monitors without it lagging. To be honest, mate, I've not really had a friend in. I had some where I used to live. Thought I had some friends, but they were all like horrible bastards. And I've moved here. I made an acquaintance in the park, and I've ended up having a to and fro with him in the park recently. And that's literally why I don't bother really having any friends, mate. To be honest. Um, but I'm not exactly a kid. It's not. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Um, I'm quite I am a people person, but I'm absolutely fine in my own company. I was isolated where I used to live for how long was I over there for? I think I was over there for 5 years. It might be 6 years. It might have been 7 years. I can't remember. But I was basically on my own. I didn't really talk to anybody except for a hello in the shop. You know, when you go into a shop and you interact with the what do they call it? The shopkeeper. I don't know what the word is. The store owner. You know. So I'm quite fine on my own. That's why I kind of enjoy being in a motorhome. Do you know what I mean? And I can just travel around for a bit and interact with people. And if people are horrible and toxic, and just walk away. Well, you can drive away and go to a different town, or go a few miles up the road. Well, maybe 5 miles up the road in the same town and get away from the toxic ones. You know what I mean? I got a good vibe now. I can vibe people out a little bit. You know, figure out if they're toxic or not, if they're fake, if they're real. Do you know what I mean? So if you got a parent up, what do you call it, a motorhome, you can just drive away when you feel like the area is a bit, a bit whatever, I don't know what it's like where you are, but in our country, it's cost of living's quite high. So yeah, long. Well, I've moved on. Do do do. Where's Reunion Island then? That sounds because that's a 3 hour difference. I would say you said 2 a.m., didn't you? Did you say it was 2 a.m. for you? 3 hours difference. So where is that in the world? Where is that on the flat Earth? No, no. Where is that on the globe or the flat Earth? Whatever you believe in. Is it cheap there? Is it? Yeah. Um, in England, it's quite expensive. My flat is £950 a month. Hence, I want a motorhome because it causes me a lot of stress. I had to leave my other flat. I got bullied at where I used to live. My old flat where I used to live was only £400 a month, but I got bullied out of that area. So I've had to move over here to where my family is, and the flat is 950 a month. So it's an extra £500 a month that I got to get paid out. Do you know what I mean? So it was one of the reasons I want a motorhome, so I could just feel a little bit more relaxed about working and not be totally worried about paying my rent or something like that. Because you're talking, if I'm lucky, I'm not sure what minimum wage is. I think it's about £10 or £11 an hour. So if I did 40 hours a week, that's be £400 a week. You only take home about 20%. So I'd only take home about 300. So 3 weeks of my money would not even cover my rent. Do you know what I mean? So that is a heavy weight. So that's why I want a motorhome. I know you still got to run a motorhome. You've got to put fuel in it and insure it, but I'm sure it probably around about the £500 mark, I expect, which means I could easily get part-time jobs wherever I stop the van to or stop the motorhome to. Do you know what I mean? And then I could experience a bit of life And if people are toxic, I can just drive away and keep moving. Next to Madagascar, is it? Nice one. So y'all, I went to badminton tonight. I didn't really want to go, but since I've been to badminton, where did I go today? I walked to the supermarket there. I didn't fancy riding my bike. So I walked to the supermarket today and I went to badminton. So I've been out twice today. I haven't been feeling too happy, you know. I was feeling a bit better for a bit, but then obviously I've been antagonized a lot. So I got a bit ill again. So I've got to kind of rebuild it, but I don't want to rebuild it fast because it does take quite a bit of energy to rebuild myself. So 279 a month, is it? One bathroom, one balcony. Me, I don't know. Live in luxury, but or no, at least I ain't living a paycheck. Yeah, I know what you mean. So how much would you earn a week though over there? So what's the kind of differences over there? Over here, I think it's hard for anybody to get a flat or a house single. You have to be with somebody because it's that expensive. Do you know what I mean? I've never had the best jobs in the world. I had a lot of confidence issues when I was younger, so I just had standard jobs, you know. Um, my flat is 279 a month. So what is your like paycheck per week? How many weeks' wages would it take you to pay that? I know if I was to get a job, it'd take over 3 weeks of my wages to pay my flat. If I was to get a job, you know what I mean? And it'd be a job that I would absolutely hate as well, because it'd be just a standard job. It wouldn't be a career or anything like that. Mm. Well, at least you got a nice island. We haven't. Do, 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 do. The town I live in is vile, absolutely vile. And that's an anagram. That's never a good reason to get a motorhome to get out of this town. Do, 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 do. I lived in this where I am now. I lived here for, I don't know how long it was, 30 years. And I've ended up coming back here. I didn't want to come back here because once you live in a little small area for like probably 500-meter square area for going to work. I had two jobs in this area and they were both within 200 meters, 300 meters, something like that, 400 meters max. Yeah, 500-meter square area. So living in a 500-meter square area and working in a 500-meter square area every now and again, maybe twice a year, going 1 kilometer away to go downtown for one night. It's very small existence. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't really want to come back here. You know what I mean? But I had to because I got bullied out of my ever area that I was in. 342 a week. That's all right then. You can a week you can pay. A week you can pay. So a week you can pay your wages. So it's definitely a lot, more comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Do, do, do. That's why I want to get a van. Well, not a van. I'd rather have a motorhome. Do you know what I mean? I guess it would cost me about £500 a month to run it. Um, that is probably 2 weeks' work, I would say. Do you know what I mean? If I'm traveling around, because you've got to do traveling, haven't you? Do, 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 do. Yeah, yeah. You don't want to say too much on the internet, mate. There's a lot of weirdos. It's horrible for me. I got a camera, so they can be following me around, and I don't know who they are, but they know who I am because they see me on a stream. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely keep your animosity, whatever they call it, the anonymity. I can't say the word. Do 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 do. Yeah, there is. I've even been to a doctor, so try not to gaslight me, buddy. You're trying to deny my reality there, are you, Mr. Matty? Trying to deny my reality? You're trying to gaslight me? Isn't that a narcissistic term? Isn't that what narcissists do to people? Try to gaslight them? I need physio, but it was a 9-month wait. The pigeons are nutters in our country. I don't know what they're like in your country. I genuinely do believe they're nutters. I believe they've got demons in them. In our country, I don't know what your houses are like, but we got mainly 2-story houses and they're on the roofs. So there's usually a road and there's houses on one side and houses on the other. And they sit on the roofs and they could just fly across the roofs and be safe. But they purposely go down in front of the cars sometimes and then go back up on the roof. It's like they do it on purpose. It's like they're like playing chicken, you know? They're definitely there's somewhat definitely don't know about the pigeons, but there's somewhat definitely not right. They're not. There's something going on there. Do you know what I mean? These aren't just dumb birds. You know, there's not monotony going in their brain. There's something going on. Oh dear. I see them all the time. I feed the pigeons and the squirrels in the park, and they know who I am because they come up as soon as I get there. They go to all the spots where I feed, and the little pigeons, not all of them, don't get me wrong, but twice now it's happened. They fly above me on purpose in the tree and they try and dump on me. And I'm thinking, I've just fed you, you little shit. Matty is admitting that he's a stalker for the DWP or something, or he's part of a group that goes around stalking people, trying to make them ill so they can't function and become, what's the right word? Not reliable, a useful member of society. Keeping people ill all the time, stalking them and stuff like that, and trolling them on their channels is not allowing them to feel comfortable inside, is it? And reduce their anxieties and depressions, and they've already got their health issues to worry about and their body issues and all that. Do you know what I mean? You're not really helping somebody get well, are you? Do you know what I mean? Maybe I've realized I'm not allowed to get well. Maybe people want to feed off of me. You know what I mean? Well, if I'm getting fed off, at least somebody else isn't getting fed up off. You know what I mean? Uh, anyway, Matty, you keep chatting. Crows, yeah. I always get confused with the crow and the raven. I've googled it a few times and did the old whatever they call it, the AI chatbot, and I figured out the tail or the beak or something is the differences, but I always forget. You know what I mean? I seen something today. I think it was a crow, but once again, I couldn't remember what shape the tail has to be. Do you know what I mean? So. Must be really annoying you, Matty. I must be really annoying you. Thank you. You feed me positivity when I annoy negative people. People like you help me get better. That's where I get my energy from. Works the other way around. So if you hurt a crow, it will tell its buddy and kids to hurt you. Really? I got some. I think it's a crow right here. I'm not sure. I know we got ravens here, but I'm not sure what I'm seeing in the park sometimes. I think they're crows, but I can't tell. There's a certain thing on their beak or their beard or their tail, but I always forget it. I'll research it a few more times and then it maybe stick one day. I might not remember which is what, but I'll know that that is a crow, you know? And I'll know that when I see a raven, that is definitely not a crow, so that means it's a raven, if that makes sense. I might not remember both attributes, but I'll remember one, which will allow me to figure out which one's what. How would you know I got beat up by a kid? Eh? How would you know that unless you were connected with somebody? Do you know what I mean? How would you know this? You know? Why are you trying to antagonize me on my stream? Are you trying to isolate me? You're trying to let me not leave the house or something like that? Is that what you're trying to do? Or are you just after narcissistic energy? You know what I mean? What are you doing? You know, you're really making me not feel very well. I'm feeling very stressed. You know. The first time I met a crow, I fed him food for a long time, and he started bringing me shiny stuff. Did he? I haven't fed a crow yet. Well, I've put the seeds down, and they fed on it a little bit. Do 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 do. Yeah, I get the little. I wouldn't say any of the animals are like sitting on my lap as such, but they seem to know I'm there when I feed. When I go over there to feed, because I'm sensitive, so I like to look after nature. I don't like to hurt nature. I don't like to bring it down. I don't like to bring people down like some people do. So, but I think they know that I'm there to feed them because they come out pretty quick. So, right. So what we've got to do? YouTube. Where is it? It's put on the other monitor. It's not big enough, that monitor. Oh, he's just I'm just getting evidence off of him. I'm trying to figure out something, but I haven't used the this way of streaming for a while. There. I know I've done it wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Just ignore him. There's a certain way to do something, but I know how to do it on the phone, or I figured it out on the phone. Bird. Where's bats? We know enough bats, don't we? Little vampires, little energy feeders. Videos that I get. Tell me if my voice lags because I've got my other screen open. Is it? I should know quite a bit about nature now, but I've been too ill. Constantly trying to get well, and every time I'm just about to get well, not super well, but well enough to wake up at a normal time, go to sleep at a normal time, bathe regularly, keep your house tidy, you know. Um, every time I'm getting off the weed, which I was using for sleep, I get some physical interaction happen to me. So yeah, I know. Um, a lot of it's Latin, I think. Don't quote me though. Same as plants. Oh, I listen to that. Listen to that later. A few thumbs up tonight anyway. Do, do, do. Let me know if the voice is lagging because I have got the other window open. I'm trying a tactic. Instead of having it fully open on the screen, I'm doing it as like a window in the screen, so it's not as big. I don't know if that would help the GPU in any way. I haven't got a clue. He's gone cold and wondering why I see it all. I was fucking hot. Proper hot. Dun, 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 bills to pay. Let me held today. Work again. Sorry, I'm just getting evidence, mate. I used to hide all this stuff so people wouldn't know this sort of stuff's been happening to me now for 10 years plus. Because I was scared for me family. But I'm not going to hide now. Just keep letting him talk. I'll take more screenshots. Of my life. Moment last. And all I see is you. I am not a narcissist, dude. I have a caring heart that likes to help people, not hinder them. Want to thank you. Do you not like me exposing your tactics? Do you not mean like to expose your tactics? Because I'm very awake. Oh, very awake. Stay of my life. Oh no, you want to think that to let everybody else think that. Oh no, that's not what I've been happening in my life, buddy. That's not all the evidence that I've got, buddy. You picked the wrong one, buddy. I'm very awake. My life. You picked the wrong one this time. Right. Dun, 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 dun. Look at the chat, buddy. Look at the chat. You're not well, mate. You're a stalker. You're a stalker. You're probably, I'll be honest for you, right? I'll give you a benefit of doubt. You're probably getting blackmailed into doing this to me. You're probably getting blackmailed to do this to me. You're probably one of them. I'm giving you benefit of doubt. You could just be a complete and utter wrong one. Do you know what I mean? And you're doing this because you enjoy it, or you're doing this because you're worrying about what I'm saying might wake people up and it might help them to be aware of people like you. But you could just be getting blackmailed. Or you could be getting paid to do it. You could have the moral compass of a fucking dead frog. Do you know what I mean? Whatever that means, I don't know. And you do it because of just pure money, because you have no empathy for no one except for yourself and your own wallet. There could be many reasons why you do what you do. You certainly aren't doing it for the good of society, because my channel is to help people while I'm down myself and explaining to them how I've beat depression a few times or whatever, how I quit smoking or how I quit drinking, or telling them to listen to their inner voice instead of sitting there drinking, smoking. And then one day they get an illness. Now they can't look at their kids. Now they find themselves in a mental hospital because they got such a guilt complex because they didn't listen to their inner voice. And I sit on here thinking I might be able to help somebody. Maybe they won't disappear into a mental hospital for 6 weeks voluntarily. And I couldn't take no antidepressants because my liver was irritated by them, which no one believed me for 3 years, 4 years. No one believed me at all. So one of the reasons I was isolated for so long, because no one believed me. And then eventually I had a doctor prove that what I said was true. Do you know what I mean? So it was a lot of stress I went through and all that, like. And what do? Do I want to go around on people's chats that they're saying about depression and anxiety? Am I bullying them into making them worse and making them unwell? Or telling them that somebody beat them up in a park or something like that? Or telling them to get a job? Or am I doing something productive with my time that I'm trapped in my house or isolated or not very well, or trying to beat depression again, or just trying to get my body healthy again, or trying to get my sleep back? Yeah. And am I using it productively to maybe help somebody out there? That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? You're trying to make me feel worse about myself so I can't get well. Yeah. I know what I'm doing and I know what you're doing. Keep trying to play your little narrative, mate. The chat here really has exposed you, buddy. Thank you for helping my case in the future. Thank you. All right. Because what you're doing here, I've been putting up with this for years. Hello, Nate. Nate, meet one of my stalkers. Dun, dun, dun. He's just a stalker, mate. Part of the little group. Trying to make me feel bad about myself. Trying to bring me down when I'm trying to get well again. I spent a month trying to get well. Then I got unwell again. And I'm trying to half get well because I'm not rushing it this time. And I got this guy in here trying to bring me down. I come on tonight just to chill for an hour and watch a bit of YouTube and chat to some people. And he's been in here attacking me relentlessly for, I don't know how long it's been now, an hour and a half. And he's never spoke on my channel before, but he seems to know my past content. It's strange, isn't it? That's a stalker, that is. Never chatted on my chat before because you can find the channel activity of the people. Just a stalker. I'm letting him give himself away anyway. If you would like to report him as well, Nate, I've reported him. And then he'll get his account gone. He's got to make another one, and then he can't stalk as well. He's got to keep making new accounts, and it exposes him a little bit more down the line. Maybe we aren't the ones that get him caught permanently, but if other people do it and you got to keep making new accounts, you'll get caught for it properly. Maybe you'll get what do they call it? Some sort of criminal charge. I don't know what they do on that stuff. I've never really tried to find out. So I don't really bother with YouTube. I've done the odd report, but not many. All right, Matty. I won't, Matty. Yes, he's not well. You've reported my channel, have you, Matty? Okay, buddy. Well, just make sure that you know you've been reported too. And I've got a lot of evidence explaining what you've been saying to me, buddy. I'm definitely thinks the chips are in my favor at this moment in time, Matty. And thank you for giving me a bit of positive energy, because people like you feed me. When you're trying to bring me down, it brings me up a little bit. It's not making it. I'm not It's not like a happy tablet, but it does make me feel a little bit better inside. Yeah, thanks. I think he's not very well, mate. He's got some darker mental health issues. I think. I don't think he's a person with depression, anxiety. He's got a bit of a darker one. Missing you. It's after negative energy, mate. He's after negative energy. It's the only way they can stay alive. They have to take other people's energy. I mean, if my mic lags because I'm running my second monitor and it's been lagging a little bit recently whenever I run my second monitor. Missing you since you've been gone away. I am missing you. Missing you since you've been gone. What have you been playing anyway, Nate? I ain't bothered. Can't be bothered with games at the moment. Been sleeping 2 to 3 times a day. Body ain't been doing too well. I ain't been looking after it, I'll admit that. I've been eating takeaways as well. I had a takeaway tonight. Did I have a takeaway last night? Yeah, takeaway last night. Because I can't make my own food at the moment properly. Takeaway tonight. Takeaway last night. I had a takeaway the night before. I had a couple of late night visits to the 24-hour shop up the road. Like fucking one of them was at about 5 a.m. and one of them I think was about 1 a.m. Been playing Siege, have you? Oh, I spelled live wrong. I just noticed I spelled live wrong. Lol. I was in everything in every possible way. Never quite as it seems. You're never quite as it seems. Like this before. My 6. That was the game I was going to play before I got ill years ago. I was going to play that game. I said to me mate about that. I think I've told you that before. I said, "Do you want to have a go on Siege with me? It might not be a pro game, but it looks like it might be fun." And I said, "Do you want to play it?" He said, "Yeah." He was nice. He was nice guy. He was. He's probably the nicest guy I played with. I think he was the one I said that time. I was trying to IGL these guys that didn't have much competitive experience. I think it was Battlefield 3. It might have been 4 though. I can't remember. I think it was 4. And they were listening to me a little bit, but they didn't like the positional stuff. They just wanted to kind of run around and chase people. Not like it's not a battle royale. It's about flags, so you can't just run. You can run a bit, but you can't run like a battle royale. Um, and they basically left and thought that they'd do better without me or something like that. They didn't want to play that way, which is what everybody's playing, right? It's called positional play, controlling space, controlling your flags and all that. He stayed with me. They wanted him to go with them, but he said, "No, I'm going to stay with Mill." And we beat him a week later. Two of us against. We had 3 randoms. He had 1 random, so it was 5v5, and we beat him quite convincingly. Literally a week later. You can't run around, see that? He was sound. He was. He was Dutch. He was sound. He was a nice guy. He was. Oh yeah. Does it seem a dream to me? Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, Apex is a fucking waste of time, that game, mate. Unless you're playing at the pinnacle of the game, the high end, you're fucked on that game. Na, 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 na. Wait, I ain't singing that shit. It's not that. I'll change that one. No, I'm done with games, mate. I've had enough of them. I don't enjoy them. Do you know what I mean? Um, I need to play like competitively, like proper competitive, and you don't get that until because the rank systems aren't really competitive until you get to that top bit, whatever they are in those games. You know what I mean? Until you get into Predator, probably top 500 of Apex, you're not really getting challenged because it's just everybody sending. Do you know what I mean? Until people want to keep their like number 1 spot, number 2 spot, number 10, number 20, number 50, number 100, maybe. I don't think the challenge is there, and the scrims are yeah, I would say I don't enjoy scrims. I'll admit that. So the only other thing you got is that ALGS, wasn't it? And so I'm just not. I don't want to. It's the energy. I think I put too many years into Apex. I put too many years into Battlefield 3 and 4, and I never quite got back what I used to play, where everybody was very serious. You know what I mean? Everybody was like playing as a team. It's very individualized. Um, Apex is really individualized, very solo based kind of mentality. So I didn't quite get what I wanted on it. I'm just doing my bit, mate. Sitting here, spleen pains, liver pains, left foot's burning. Lost a bit more on my tooth. It's down now to its. Have I lost the air a bit now as well? Yeah, I've lost the air a bit in my tooth now as well. Now it's just like a round bit at the bottom on my gum. So, and on top of that, my electric toothbrush broke the other day. And that was fucking 70 quid. I can't be afford to buy another one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, oh. Are you hungry for some negative energy there? I'm not going to feed you. I'm lucky. I'm not going to feed you. Not going to feed you. There we are. Do, 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 do. Time to see if he's a subscriber. Is it on subscriber only mode now? Trying to see. Time to see if he's a subscriber. He's giving my algorithm enough boost. No, I've got two YouTubes open. Hang on. Where is it? There you are. Get a screenshot. Let's see if he types now. Just proving how much of a stalker he is. Dee 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 dee. Go on. That one as well. There you go. Should be on subscriber only mode now, but I don't know. Does it say it anywhere? I did set it. Did it work? I don't know. Been on here for a while. I used to do it in Streamlabs. Where is it? Customization there. Subscribers only. Here we are. Right. 5 minutes save. There we are. Done. Right now, let's see. Do do do. Right now it's on subscriber only mode. Let's see if he's a sub. Gonna feed him any negative energy. He's helped my algorithm for an hour now. He's did about 100 messages for me, I think. So he's helped my algorithm. Yeah, not a subscriber. He's just a stalker. Dee 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 dee. Just a stalker. I mean, I'm boiling. I don't know what the temperature is. This feels hotter than it did earlier, and it's gone down 2 degrees. I am proper overheating. Fuck, I better get some water. Oh dear. Proving you're a stalker, Matty. How does a positivity channel get so much hate? Ah, it's negative. Negative against the positive. Right. It's natural, isn't it? You know what I mean? You can't have one without the other. The positive wants to help, the negative wants to be not help. So it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Science experiment happening live on my stream. Oh dear, I'm proper overheating. Having a headset on is not helping. Natty's gone quiet. Well, we proved you're just a stalker. Thanks for the proof. Yes. This is how we get our evidence. I went down the wrong hole. Fuck. Fucking hell. Bloody hell. I think I need something like wet. I haven't got a flannel anymore. It's got a bloody hole in it. Proved you're a stalker, Matty. Look at you. You've gone quiet all of a sudden. That means you're not a subscriber. So how would you know anything about my previous content? Do you know what I mean? Give yourself away, didn't you, bud? Thanks for the evidence. Thanks for the evidence, mate. Oh dear. Trying to bully me off my stream. No one ever seemed to bully me on my gaming stream. I was always there, isolated on my own. There was no one was there to listen to me. No one could hear me. I wasn't a problem because I wasn't being seen. As soon as I started streaming on my mobile phone data, I started getting seen, and all of a sudden, I started getting problems on my stream. Very strange that. And we seem to have somebody on my chat who says that they know stuff about my content or whatever, but they're not a subscriber because we've just proven it. Pretty smart, isn't it, what I just did? Right, we need some music. The problem is this isn't my normal YouTube account, so we don't know what we're going to get. Well, we've seen it a few times. What are we going to get? Bring your love to me. What the hell's this? Where's my bloody music list gone now? Oh, for fuck's sake. What's this? Oh, music? That's better. I don't know what that was. I think I clicked on the explore music. I think I clicked on. I am fucking boiling. Open arms. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take this off my chair. Paid 35 quid for this because my left ass hip has been aching so much because for 6 months I've had to lie on my left shoulder because my right shoulder was in agony. So it meant I was putting all my weight on my left hip bone, I suppose you would call it. Or psoas, I don't know. Return to sender. Letter to the postman. Put it in his sack. Next morning, my letter back. He wrote upon it. Return to sender. That's what's unknown. Number. No such zone. Letter keeps coming. Return to sender. That's unknown. No such zone. Keep that shit off my feed. This is not my normal music feed. I'm bloody boiling. This fan's not great. I do prefer a round one. Fucking hell, man. My oven's not on, is it? I'm proper overeating. It's all this negative bullying in my channel, man. It's all this negative fire, rage, hatred coming at me. It's negative energy. It's cooking me, man. Earth angel, earth angel, you be mine. Okay, Matty, positive words coming your way. Might kill your demon. With you. I've been forever. Just a fool. Fall in love with you. We just prove you're not a subscriber. Whoa, well done, mate. Thanks for subscribing. I got you to subscribe, mate. Oh my gosh, that is just golden. That's gold. That is gold. Thanks for the fucking energy, mate. Oh dear. Thanks for feeding me some positivity, buddy. Be mine. Right, let's take a screenshot of that. I've not been. How would you say it? I have not been happy all day long. You've just made me laugh. Thank you so much for helping me. I got you to subscribe. Oh dear. You've just made me laugh, bud. I don't think I've laughed in days, I don't think. Thank you. Thank you. We got you to share some positivity for the first time tonight. Thank you for helping me feel better. Do you see why my channel works? When I'm sitting here and I'm being positive and doing a puzzle and all that, and I'm being positive, it makes people feel better. I'm raising their frequency, the vibration. Do you see by you just subscribing, you just raise my frequency, my vibration from a depression to a kind of a bit of a perk up. You give me a boost. Do you know what I mean? Like you want to look at it like an energy drink. Not that they're very good for you, but you know what I mean. Look at that. You've just given me a positive boom. You've made me laugh due to you subscribing. Do you see how that positive energy can travel across the internet and just be done by energy? You want to call it Reiki or whatever you want to call it, universal energy. You want to call it quantum field, whatever you want to call it. Do you see how it works? This is why my channel is for what it is. Maybe I'm not very well, but I know when I'm positive and I'm trying, people can see that if he's trying and if he can do it, I can do it too. Do you know what I mean? That's what my channel is about. Do you see how the energy works? Don't need a tablet. Don't need it. Do you see it? We've just taken part of an experiment and you've just seen it live on this channel, how this stuff works. And this is why I stream. Maybe I'm not very well. Maybe people won't let me get well. Every time I try and get well, people come along and bully me and do horrible things to me or try and scare me, whatever, whatever, whatever. Yeah. But I'm not giving up. Maybe one day somebody out there will see what I'm going through and they're going through the same and they won't give up either because they found my channel. Just like I find channels out there that are going through what I'm going through and their channels help me. So you've just seen how positive energy works. You just by pressing subscribe made me laugh and smile. That's raised my vibration. That's raised my frequency and my energy levels. I appreciate your help. Bullying somebody in a chat all night long, trying to make them feel bad about themselves, is not going to help somebody get well. Subscribing and making them laugh and smile and perking them up a little bit the first time they felt perked up today is helping them. Do you see? There you go. I know you're stuck on the negative energy frequency and all that, and that's all you're into, but you can see how it works now. There you go. See, look, you're learning. You're now knowing how to help people instead of trying to hurt them and hinder them and bringing them down or keeping them down. Or if they're getting a bit happier, smashing them down again. You're seeing how it works. Like I'm listening to some chill music now. I'm not listening to anything negative to make me feel bad about myself. I'm listening to some positive stuff in the background. It's not got no lyrics. It's just chill, lightweight music. No heavy metal, no like bang bang, but drum and bass bashing my brain about. Do you know what I mean? It's chilling me out. It's giving me a kind of think of it like a pulse line inside, just mellow. It's just mellow. It's just going like that. It's relaxing. Do you know what I mean? It's magic, this stuff. Don't need a tablet. That's what my channel's about, buddy. Some of us might not make it, but at least we can leave some stuff behind for other people to help. That's a good thing about YouTube. It's a journal, it's a vlog, it's history. I'm not sure what the other word is. There's another word, but I'm not very good with my words. Spent too long trying to get out of depressions that other people have caused. Situational depressions, mine have been. I don't think I've had one depression that has just come out of nowhere. It's been a situational depression. Whether that's bullying, whether that's stalking, whether that's something else that happened in the past, whether that's a health issue, whether that's guilt, whether that's whatever, you know? It's always been a situational thing that's happened to create it. So, and I've had to beat it without tablets. So I've learned a skill of beating depressions without tablets. So people don't have to be lifelong tablet takers if they find my channel, or they don't have to use booze to deal with their social anxieties or whatever. My channel is trying to slightly inspire somebody to not give up. That's what my channel is about. Same as my gaming channel was about that as well. Now, we seem to get attacked a lot for just trying to be positive. Why is the positive energy being attacked so much? Why is somebody who's trying to get up multiple times to function in society being put back down, crash down again, crash down again, crash down again? Why? Is it because my frequency might be a bit too high and it might help some people? And that might go against the old tablet pushers, you know? It's like when I used to play my game, all I wanted to teach kids was teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. And the game was teaching them individualism, how to be an individual, how to be a solo, just care about yourself. It was a positivity channel originally. It didn't end up that way. It turned me moon about fucking lag, but you know, that's the game, not me. So I don't know if I'm lagging because I am running my second monitor now. So is it better to help people, Matty? Because I've noticed you've gone quiet since you've realised that you were of an assistance to me for the first time tonight on my chat. Did it make you feel good inside? Did it make you feel like this is actually easier to help people and it's more rewarding than it is to hound them and hinder them and try and make a meal or make them not like themselves or make them be more depressed than they already are or to lower their vibration or to make them scared, to make them fearful about leaving their home? Which one makes you feel better? Be honest. I think we might have just sparked a little light inside of you, I reckon. I'm not taking the mic mind. I'm genuinely thinking because you've been quiet for a bit after that. Maybe you've just a light's gone on inside of you. A spark has sparked. We've sparked a light in you. Maybe you've seen the light. I wasn't perfect myself years ago, mate. I bullied somebody in school. One lesson, not all lesson, maybe 10 minutes, but it still bothers me now. I've carried that all my life. And I was making fun of somebody, getting laughs for it, and I was making somebody uncomfortable, and it's bothered me all my life. Maybe I'm just not that way and I was trying to be that way. Maybe you're being the way you are because you're trying to be some way. I don't believe that. I believe you're part of a group, but I don't want to bring up the past conversation. But I never know why somebody's doing what they're doing. Maybe they're getting bullied. Maybe they're getting bullied into doing it. Maybe they're getting blackmailed into doing it. Maybe they're getting paid a lot of money to do it. Maybe they're just negative, looking for negative energy, and that's how they survive. Do you know what I mean? There could be multiple reasons. Maybe you, not just you, but some people when they're having a go at you on a stream, it's because they want to be a streamer. Do you know what I mean? They're jealous of you being a streamer. Well, I didn't want to be a streamer. I was very shy when I started streaming. I privatized many of my videos because I was worried I was going to get negative comment because I had such anxiety problems Do you know what I mean? So, and I finally climbed through that. I didn't like the sound of my voice. People used to make fun of my voice, say I was gay or whatever. I climbed through that one. I put a webcam on. I never wanted to be seen on a camera. Do you know what I mean? Because I felt it was a little bit too, who do you think, I am? Like showing myself on a camera. I've climbed through that one. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think my channel's the perfect channel in the world. I think my channels have got good energy in their foundations. The intention in my channel is for good. And my gaming channel was the same, but I did rage a bit because of the lag. But hey, no one's perfect, like I said. Well, let's listen to that fucking song, but I've lost the song now. That song's nice. I like that song. That song's very spiritual. It does chill me out. So I've been listening to that on and off for the last week. Where's it gone? So you've changed again, have you? You've gone back, have you? Buddy, I don't have a single bruise on me. I don't have a single black eye. All right? That's nothing. I got head-butted years ago. Proper flying headbutt. Right in between two police officers it was as well. Blood pissing out of my head. And I didn't press charges then. I'd never press charges. Unless it become repetitive, you know what I mean? Like stalky. I'll give everybody the benefit of doubt. I, I, I am. Do, 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 do. Da, da. Like I said, I beat my demons. It says it in the description. I've beaten my demons. It's up to other people to beat theirs. About me, alcoholism, social stroke, performance anxiety, liver issues, depressions, insomnia made me face my demons. And I beat most of them. Still trying to fight the demon of depression, demon of insomnia. But the insomnia one, I'm pretty sure I can beat that one long term. If I can get more than 3 weeks of feeling okay without somebody having to go at me either in a supermarket or a park, or last year before that, cat died when I was quitting weed. Um, Year before that, I moved. My rent wasn't paid for 6 months. So that was 6 months of stress after I just moved and lost my flat, which was only £400 a month rent, which made me a little bit more stable. But I had to get out of that area, like I said. It wasn't a good area. And I didn't see my family for 7 years. I come home, my mum died within 6 weeks. So, and I'm still trying. No. Why don't you come and beat me up, dude? Why don't you come and beat me up? Why don't you beat me up? Why don't you come and beat me up? Instead of talking about somebody else, why don't you come and beat me up? Why don't you show how tough you are, eh? Instead of sitting behind a keyboard. Don't forget, show me a picture first. Don't pretend to be my friend and stuff like that, right? Show me a picture of you first. We'll talk on chat and all that. Live stream yourself. And then when we meet, I know who you are and you don't like me and you're going to beat me up and I'm ready for it. Let me get my shoulder fixed first, though, mate. Let's make it fair. But I appreciate the positivity of subscribing anyway. We chucked some water on one of your demons, we did. I won't say we've got the demon out of you, but we've chucked some water on that demon. Made it a bit cold for a bit. Because you were quite nice for a bit. You need help. No one's stopping you get well. Glad to be of assistance there. We had 8 minutes of you not saying anything bad after that moment. 8 minutes. We called you down for 8 minutes. Your demon. We put your demon's fire out for 8 minutes. I am. Lol. You must be AI, I reckon. Chance. Relaxing. I don't like him. You can get off my not interested on that footballer. This isn't my main account, so I've got to keep like saying not interested, not interested. And slowly it might resemble stuff I'm interested in a little bit. You know, it's still hot. Got my shorts on as well, mine. So how much you getting paid then, Matty? How much you getting paid? Is it vouchers? Do they allow you to stay on benefits or something if you do this? What is it? Is it a group thing? Is it a negative any energy extraction thing? Is that what it is? You get paid for negative energy? What is it? What is it? What would make you sit on somebody's channel for so long? You know? Do you enjoy it? Do you get paid for it? You've been on here what now? Hour? What time is it? You've been on here for at least an hour, I think. Yeah, an hour, I think. Feels like longer, but so what is it? You're avoiding the question though, mate, isn't it? So which one is it? Is it you're allowed to stay on benefits if you attack people and make them feel bad, and what they're supposed to do, take their own life, are they? Because you're bullying them slowly and then somebody else comes in and bullies them in the next life, and then 6 months of that they take their own life. Is that it? Something like that? Yeah, possibly. Or is it keep making them feel uncomfortable about not working, and then they'll get a job and then you get some sort of, because you got them back to work? Is it, what is it? Or is it a negative energy thing where you're just trying to extract negative energy and you're selling it on the black market or something? What is it? I'm curious. You know, is it, what else could there be? You're just a group of people that are enjoy bullying people. What is it? You know, I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. You're a government agent, right? So okay then. So you are allowed to keep your benefits to abuse other people that are stuck and unwell because they can't get well because of people like you attacking them. But you're allowed to keep your benefits while you're attacking me. Is it? Is that how it works? Yeah. So is that why you spend all night long on somebody's stream saying things to them that is supposed to make them feel bad about themselves? Is it? You know what I mean? I do know a lot of stuff. I had a friend recently. He took his own life, and he was getting bullied like this. Yeah, don't speak about it on my stream because you never know. His brother might come on my stream and I'm talking about his brother, which wouldn't be cool, would it? You know what I mean? So like a slow torture on somebody's spirit, their mental health over a slow period of time. 3 years, four, very subtly done over a period of time, could end up making somebody take their own life, couldn't it? What a quick way, isn't it? What a quick way to get rid of them. No blood spatters, no fingerprints. Ooh, pretty good tactic, isn't it, eh? You're paid to watch me, are you? Then you should at least subscribe if you're going to watch somebody. All right, at least do them some use. All right. Because how would you know about my content, right? Or whatever I've said on my content in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks if you're not a subscriber until I just put subscriber only mode on and then you subscribed? What does that say? Do you know what I mean? Does that say you're just some random person on the YouTube? No, it doesn't, does it? Because how would you know about my old videos or whatever I might have posted weeks ago? Mm? So yeah, so what you do here is what makes people take their lives. So you're part of murder. You're part of a murder crew. This is no touch torture, I would call this. Except for I don't give up. No touch torture, eh? Do you want to talk about that word? Because I'm exposing your little group. No touch torture. Told you, you fuckers keep coming on my channel. I'll start saying more and more and more. Told you. Fuck with me, I'll say more and more and more. Plenty of channels out there talking more than what I'm talking about. I really have done my best to keep my mouth shut. Comes to a point where you got to start saying stuff. So be careful what you say to me on my channel, because I will say more and fucking more. Mark my fucking words, mate. I'll say more and more and more and more and more and more. I got an index of stuff that I could say. Water is what I should be drinking, but we're not, because we're not in a very good mood, so we're drinking shit. You need to be more positive. But it's funny, I was being positive for a few weeks, but I keep having somebody having a go at me in the park. Like I'm on stream trying to get better again. Do you know what I mean? It took me about 3 months to get like that to where I was. And I've been put back to the beginning. I'm trying to get better again. I'm coming on my stream on a Friday night to chill out, and I got somebody giving me shit on my stream all night long. No touch torturing me. And I've said my one thing tonight. I don't like to drop too much in one go. Like I said, I like to put the little warning out there. Don't fuck with me on my channel. This is my channel of peace. I get some views on here. I get somebody to talk to. You want me to not stream, so I'm isolated. Again. Isolate me again. I've already spent 7 years away from my family due to being isolated. Who likes to isolate people? What's that term related to? Isolating. When they like to isolate. Who likes to isolate people? Hmm. Just fucking shut up then and leave me alone. Let me chill out. You know what I mean? Let me chill out. Trying to fucking chill out. I sit on my stream. I sat on my gaming stream for 5 years with so much shit going on in my real world that I never said a word. What I did was try and teach some kids how to play a game, to give them a bit of confidence in the game, maybe to have a bit of confidence at school, and they do better in school than I did, and they wouldn't have ended up leaving school and not having a good job, and they wouldn't be like pissed off that they haven't got no money in their pocket. And even the cost of living now is fucking crazy. It wasn't that bad back then, but it was still bad. Do you know what I mean? So that's all I've done. I never said a word, never tried to rock the boat, never tried to get anybody in trouble, never tried to expose anything. I thought I'd keep my mouth shut, and maybe I'll be left alone. Maybe I'll be able to get better and just get on with my life. But it doesn't seem to be going very well, does it? No touch torture, eh? No touch torture. So my only, was it? Is it a refuge? My only place that I feel relaxed and calm is my park. And you're trying to scare me away from going into my park. So you're trying to isolate me in my flat. And you're trying to bully me on my stream. So I won't want to stream. So I'm going to be completely isolated on my own. Who does those things? What does that word relate to again? Who's the sort of people that like to isolate people? Dunno. Right. Time for another song. Positivity song. Here we go. I'm not sure if I can share this one. We might be able to share this one. This is what I do with my channel, with all the shit that I've had going on my life. My stuff's been going for 15 years. Let's have a look. We can share this one. It's allowed, apparently. Here you are.
Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far.
I used to play this on my gaming stream to inspire kids, to let them believe in themselves. Maybe they weren't turning into an alcoholic. They believed in themselves at a young age. I don't know, schools aren't very inspiring, are they? Just a fucking building with rules and technology. No kids learning shit with their head in a fucking laptop all day long.
Whatever happened to the sky was the limit. I fell in love with music, never thought it was a gimmick. I worked so hard on every tune and every single lyric. My whole identity depended on being artistic.
You let me know when you're going, because I went today, because I've just wasted my squirrel food today, have I? Just wasted squirrel food. Oh, it's all seeds and nuts. Squirrel food and bird food, but it is actually squirrel food. But the birds like the stuff. I think some of the birds take the nuts as well, but I'm not sure what bird.
I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you.
Well, I'll see you there then.
I got a clear view. We're gonna make it soon. Just keep pushing through. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. Just keep pushing through. What you got to lose,
just keep pushing through, even if it's 15 years of bullying. What you got to lose, just keep pushing through. Don't give up, that's what they want. Don't give up, don't let them put out your light. Shine it bright.
I won't give up, I won't back down. Until the line 6 years underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. I won't give up, I won't back down. Until the line 6 years underneath the deep ground. I won't give up,
I won't back down.
There's nobody stopping me except for me now.
Pretty inspiring stuff to send down your stream for kids to listen to, innit, eh? Instead of all the negative, shitty music that they got pumped down their fucking phones and shit.
And let's be honest, life's a competition. So if I'm going to play, then I'm gonna play to win it. I refuse to sit and rot at a desk all day unless I have a passion I'm working towards, okay? I'd rather be dead on the outside than inside. A bullet
Does this song make you feel bad about yourself? Does it bring you down and make you internalize yourself? Is it negative self-talking into your ears? Or is it building up some subconscious confidence in the back of the brain, slowly over time, the more you listen to it? What do you reckon? I'd say it's better than any fucking tablet, mate. Better than any booze, better than any drug. Drugs, booze, lower your vibration. That's how they get in. Always remember that. Real soon. I'm just doing you, you just do you.
I swear it's gonna get better
Real soon. Never give up. Tomorrow's a new day. It can get better tomorrow. Get better next week. Get better in a month. Get better in 6 months. Get better in a year. If you give up, you'll never know. What you got to lose? What you got to lose? I'm gonna get a van. Take the weight of the rent pressure and living on a concrete roof, basically. I like a bit of nature, so living here is really making me feel like claustrophobic. I'm on a 2nd floor flat. I haven't had a bed for 10 years, so I want a bit of freedom. I want to float around. I've been isolated long enough. I want to be a bit freer. I think a van or a motorhome would be more freeing for me. I won't back down. Even though you're done, I won't give up. I won't back down. Down.
All I hear is haters try so hard to talk me down, but they can't stop the sound. Already on the ground, everything is growing faster than I can count. You ain't gonna stop me now, because I got
Stop me now.
I got the formula and I'm about to drop it loud. So what we talking about? There is no talking now. We take action with passion, we're rocking now. It's tick-tocking now, the clock's talking down, and all I hear is haters try so hard to talk me down.
Excuse me if I burp, chat.
Already on the ground, everything is growing faster than I can count.
Which one I play?
Everything is growing faster than I.
Right, I better turn it off, as I don't know if the next one's copyright free. It doesn't take very long to play a bit of music and you get in trouble for it. We're not monetized, so that's not a problem. But you never know, one day you might get monetized. And that one video that you've got music on might have made you a couple of £100. Now it won't, because you've got music on it. I think Matty's just messaged. Do you think it's positive or negative? He's done one positive comment out of the 100 that he's done. What's the odds of this being a positive one? I can't see it, so I'm gonna have to open it up in a minute after I find a song. Shit, man. Phlegm though. It's my lungs, that is. I have some breathing issues. I haven't got a cold, so it's that phlegm. That one's actual phlegm. It's phlegm. Come on, give me a song. I'm waiting to see Matty's next comment. Yeah, let's do this one. Never positivity song. Never positivity song. We can't let this one play because we will get in trouble for this one. I haven't sang this one for a while. Let's have a look at Matty's message. 15 years, I won't be in the part. I'll be having that van. Can I have your YouTube login details? Years on, you've been a soldier. Better days are coming for you. Keeps up forever. Should listen to more music like this, Matty, instead of the negative stuff you listen to. I think it's controlling you, buddy. On a train that just won't come. It's 1 o'clock. We can't sing too loud. That's a bedroom next to us. Soon we'll be dancing in the sun. We'll be dancing in the sun. And we'll sing your song together. And we've challenged ourselves, when we get a van or a motorhome, we're going to buy a guitar. We're not going to do it here. We've tried to get well here for 4 years now. Things just keep going wrong. So we're going to get mobile. And when we suspicion a negative energy vampire, we're going to dip and keep moving. Days are coming for you. Next people's out forever. What you say to me, or a flying monkey. Waiting on a train that just won't come. You might mama. You'll be dancing in the sun. We'll be dancing in the sun. And we'll sing your song together. I'm raising your vibration here, Matty, bit by bit. We've already got you to subscribe. We've already got you to send some positivity. Raising your vibration is not something you can just, like that, stages in it. Go and look at the vibrational scale. You'll see the stages you got to go through. Figure out where you are. Waiting on a train that just won't come. Being permanent, and soon we'll be dancing in the sun. You want to raise your vibration? Quit drinking straight away. You'll raise your vibration within about 6 weeks. I did that. I went from easy to get asleep because of booze, hard to wake up. Within 6 weeks of quitting booze, I was waking up at 7:30 a.m. and I was recycling. I actually wanted to recycle, and I wasn't doing that on a low vibration due to the booze I was drinking. I was drinking every night, and that's why I understand what it's like to have a low vibration and a high, well, maybe not a high vibration, but a higher vibration. And that just came from quitting booze. So. Do 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 do. You never invite a vampire into your own home, buddy. You should know that. Don't give them an invite. Fucking hot again. We're gonna have to get one of those big Rang fans because it's too low. That's where it needs to be. I can't have there on. Well, I don't play a game anymore, so I suppose I could put it there. I used to play a game now and again. I don't ever invite a vampire into your home, mate. It's a rule. You don't do that. You do that. Bom bom. I want to be. Forever young. What's with all the dogs on this YouTube channel? There's fucking dogs everywhere on this YouTube channel. Want to be forever young. Really want to live forever. Forever young. I want to be forever young. Well, I don't have a bed. I was buying a bed 3 years ago, and my brother's cat got killed when I was buying it. That was the last time I was quit. That was the third time I was trying to quit weed and get better, so I could get myself productive and get up and have a regular body clock and get to sleep at the right time, wake up at the right time, and go to work, or do more productivity work at home, work from home or whatever. But my brother's cat was killed, so no, I don't have a bed. I'm not out of bed for 10 years. Told you that earlier on. You need to start taking notes. We've got insomnia problems. So are you starving them for negative energy? You're not getting enough? Because you're not getting much, are you? Well, the fan helps a little bit. It's still crap. These are not great, these fans, if you ask me. They're subtle. I prefer a round one, but they're ugly. Doo doo. We've purposely ran out of weed anyway. We've got literally one sprinkle amount left. We were 3 weeks into quitting it until what happened in the park. Last year, I was 3 weeks into quitting it, and somebody had to go at me in the queue at the fucking supermarket. He was like a fucking demon as well. And then the year before, I was quitting it. I was 3 weeks into it, 22 days, I think I was into it. And then my brother's cat got killed when I was looking after it for the weekend that he went away. So that ruined 3 attempts trying to quit that shit. But a year before that, I was in a flat with £400 a month rent, applying for a part-time job down the road at St. Paul's as a maintenance worker, and I was in the middle of trying to flat swap to the center of town, so I could live in town and do handyman work in town, which means I can just get around easy in town because I'm living in town, and you can get loads of little office handyman jobs. Do you know what I mean? You can just go in, charge 50 quid or something. I don't know how much they charge. I haven't got a clue. But all of a sudden, there was a lot of stressful things happening where I used to live. I had to move quick. So I lost my flat and I lost that job opportunity that was over that side of town. Then I moved over here and my rent wasn't getting paid for 6 months. So that was 6 months of extra stress. And then my insides was gurgling. My colon was gurgling around about year one that I moved when I was here. Yeah, year one. Then I realized, right, I need to get off the weed. The weed is making me eat sugar. If there's anything bad going on in my body, cancer loves sugar. Loves sugar. I need to quit sugar. How am I going to quit sugar if I'm doing weed to get me asleep? The weed's giving me the munchies. How do I get rid of the munchies? I'm going to have to quit the fucking weed. And every time I've been trying to quit the weed, shit keeps happening to me. Nothing happens to me when I'm doing the weed every night of the week, and I'm doing these eating all this sugar that's feeding possible cancers in your body. Do you know what I mean? Nothing happens to me. But when I start trying to look after myself and I start getting off the weed, stop eating the sugar, shit happens to me. It's fucking funny, isn't it? Why is it when you're not looking after yourself and you're sat on a dead stream, you don't get a single problem? But as soon as you are looking after yourself, you get a problem. Or if you're on a stream that you get people to chat to, you get a problem. But when you're on your gaming stream that was dead for 3 years, you don't get any problems because you're not being seen, you're not being heard, you're not rocking about, you're not a problem, are you? You start a vlog on your phone, you start getting some views, and you start getting problems on your vlog all of a sudden. Why am I not getting any problems on my gaming stream? Why am I only getting problems on here? Oh, I'm being seen over here, am I? Okay. Okay, I'm being seen and heard, am I? Am I a problem, am I? What is it? Somebody out there word I might say something? Really? Are you? All right. Wouldn't antagonize me then. It's actually quite nice, this music. I thought it was going to be horrible. I might listen to that later. Not too sure if I was going to like it. Thought it was going to be like weird noises and shit. It's alright. Why was I gurgling again? What was gurgling inside of me? My colon. Why was I gurgling? Oh yeah, my drinks got spiked. That was it. I'm really quite surprised with this. It's alright. I didn't know if I was going to like this. I can't share it because it's not copyright free. Making sure I'm not sharing it. No, I'm not. Um, I gotta try and save this over to my other YouTube. So copy, load up the other YouTube. I don't know if I'm lagging because I'm opening up two YouTubes. I might be lagging. Change song. Oh, fuck that one. I can't borrow that one anymore. Sometimes you've had enough of certain songs. They annoy you. I had a song that I used to use a lot. I used it as a kind of get up song and it annoys me. I find it tacky now. So I actually don't listen to that one anymore. It was a real kind of slightly powerful song from me. I don't listen to it anymore because it annoyed me. Felt like I was being knocked down to just get back up again. And I was being knocked down just to get back up again. And I was being knocked down just to get back up again. Just felt like a repetitive narrative. So I got fucked off with that song. Shut it down. I don't know if I'm lagging or not. Do, 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 do. Oh, nice one, buddy. Listening to a healing frequency music. And this guy's done a comment saying he had bowel cancer and listened to it all night long, sleeping all night. And immediately when he woke up in the morning, had a massive diarrhea and everything inside of him come out. Let's hope that helps me as well then, doesn't it? Admittedly, I've not been looking after my body for the last few weeks. I've been eating sugar a lot, drinking some fizzy drinks, eating some takeaways, which is not good for your body, people. Carbs and sugar. This fan is shit, mind. It's right in my face as well. Oh, bomb, bomb, bomb. So dark in here, man. Well, I suppose I am blocking the light there, and I got two toilet rolls in front of me. Himalayan salt lamp. What Himalayan salt lamp removes negative energy, people. I don't know if you knew that. Same as sea air, salt air. Being at the beach is very good for cleansing negativity. I noticed surfers are quite chill. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying all of them are chill, but there seems to be a kind of common denominator. They seem to be quite chill, spiritual. Maybe that's something to do with they're always spending their time in salt air, salt water, and it's cleansing negativity off them. What do you think, people? Plus, they're connected to Earth constantly. It's the biggest grounding thing you can probably get is touching water. A big, massive bit of water there. Do, 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 do. You trying to stabilize what I'm saying, are you, bud? It's not going to take it off target, mate. We're talking about negative energy, and you come in with that. How's that work out, eh? Funny that, isn't it? I'm teaching people how to kill negative energy, and you're bringing negative energy into the chat, eh? What did I tell you? Light against dark. High vibration against low vibration. Because we've been eating too much sugar and we've been worried about what's going on in my body. We've been and bought some keto granola, right? But you still got to be inspired to eat it. When you're not feeling too good, it's quite easy to go over the road. What's the right word? Willpower is very hard when you're depressed. So it's very easy to just go over the road and buy something ready made in a bar, which is gonna I don't know how much sugar this has got. I've never had this one before. But I know it's got less sugar, it's got less carbs, so it's better for you if you've got cancers or anything like that. Like, I'm not saying I've got cancer, but less sugar, less carbs. We've tried their brand. I've not tried that one before, but some of their keto cakes that I was doing keto cake on because I was gurgling in my colon for 2 years. So I thought, well, it gurgles more when I'm eating sugar and standard Western diet. So I did a keto diet. I tried carnivore as well, but I didn't. I like the idea of carnivore in the sense that it's quite treaty because you're always eating meat and you got a bit of red sauce, you got a bit of mustard, you can have a bit of bacon one night, you can have some sausages the next night, you can have gammon steak one night, you can have a steak another night if you want to, you can have beef burgers if you want to. But I just found that the amount of grease was too much for me. I did not like it. I think my gurgling got worse if I'm honest. It was nice to eat it because it's obviously a lot better than eating vegetarian or going like what was it, salads? What was I having? Meatless meatballs. They weren't too bad actually. Meatless meatballs with some salad on a Friday night. Keto cake afterwards. What else was I doing? I cut out chips and then we replaced them with mushrooms. Mushrooms have got vitamin D in it. They've got the mushrooms that I'm buying. They're kind of like more anti-cancery. Um, so yeah, carnivore's got its benefits, but I just didn't like the grease. Way too much grease. I did it for about 2 weeks. My gurgling got worse as well, so I thought, nah, it's not working for me. I had 3 weeks of nearly no sugar, and I wasn't gurgling. And I was back on the sugar for about a week and started gurgling again. A few takeaways here and there, and some chocolate bars late at night. Do do do. Da, da. My shoulder's aching now. My shoulder's just starting to throb. There's at least 4 shots, 5 shots in every game of badminton I'm playing. I can't get to the thingy because I can't get my shoulder to move there. I can serve now underarm. I can just about, yeah, I can do that. Um, I can't smash. My shoulder won't go up there and it hurts. Can I can kind of a third backhand. I can't swing it very much. I can't stretch with my shoulder. The longer I can get it down there, but I can. What would you call it? I can't get the arch going. I can't get the arch and power behind it because it hurts. But I can definitely serve underarm now. We first of all we're trying to serve left arm for about 4 weeks, and then we started serving with the right arm because you're only allowed to serve underarm, so it's not as if you've got to put a load of power in it. Um, do 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 do. Wow wow. It's in the Bible. Find something to do with your right hand and do it with all your might. You ever read the Bible there, Matty? Have you ever read the Bible? Have you ever read the Bible, Matty? I went to the park today. What, dude? I'm not scared of no one. I was on my own for 7 years with multiple stalkers. I'm fine. I'm ready to live in a van on my own. I'm not scared of anyone. I'm not scared to be on my own. I am protected by the divine. Well, you should read it. You might find something of interest in there. Scare me? I go to a park to feed squirrels, heal, and try and raise my vibration so I can become well. I guarantee you something, Matty, right? I guarantee you something, Matty. You couldn't handle a month in my shoes. And you certainly couldn't even handle an hour in my mum's shoes, what she went through. That's something I do know, Matty. And I don't like to put people down, you know, that's your job. But sometimes I think you need to show people, you know. I know you couldn't handle a month in my shoes, and you certainly couldn't have handled an hour in my mum's shoes, what she went through. So. Do. Keep trying to get your little negative energy there, little vampire. We make your mind up. You keep changing your little story. Rumor is you ran to the police station, Law. Well, earlier on you said something about why didn't I ring the police or something. Your story keeps. Yeah, I see it. Bullshit. I think you're a bot. I think you're a program bot to antagonize people's channels. I do. They're people that they might be worried might speak some truth, or they might say something that they don't want out. Or, like I said, you're doing no touch torture. Just a little soft bullying crew on channels out in the real world. Slowly do it over 5 to 10 years, and they might take their own life. It's called no touch torture, mate. No touch torture. And you've got no shame in what you're doing. You've got no shame in it. I didn't call you an NPC. I didn't say you were soulless. Da, da, da. So you admit to stalking then, do you? I'm listening to healing music in the background while you entertain me. Well, I know how the negative energy thing works. You're not getting any negative energy out of me, so you must be getting paid for this. Is this how you keep your benefits, is it? We'll give you two choices. Get a job or go and stalk people that we want you to stalk and we'll let you stay on your benefits. Is that how it works for you? Is that how it works? Which one is it? You're getting paid or you're keeping your benefits? How does it work? Tell me. Teach me. Teach me. Ah, got it. Touched the nerve again. We touched the truth. We keep touching the truth because you always avoid these little truth questions that I keep asking. We know we got ya. Yeah, dear. I love it. Oh, dear. Love it. You're keeping your benefits, right? I get it. I get it. You're allowed to keep your benefits. I get how it works. Well, it's governmental, isn't it? It's keeping your benefits. Governmental stuff, isn't it? So you're doing you're part of the no touch torture program, are you? Is that your job, is it? No touch torture. Okay, yeah, truth's coming out now. Nice one. Been watching me for quite some time, have you? Whoa. Certainly weren't watching me on my gaming channel, were you? I did that for 4 years. No, 3 years. No one come on that channel, did they? I wasn't being seen on that channel. So you've been watching me on this channel, have you? Just in case I might say something. Well, your little group should stop attacking people that are just trying to get better and get on their feet and get back to normality instead of no touch torturing them to keep them unwell. People like you keep people like me on benefits. You don't get them off, you make them unwell. It means they actually need the benefit even more than they needed it in the bloody first place. Literally. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Well, there's what's going to happen, Matty Patty, right? I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm going to keep streaming. It's my outlet to talk to people, you know? This is my stream that I get views on. My other one I don't get views on, so I'm isolated on that one. Obviously, that's where you would like to keep me because I'm isolated and I got no one to chat to. So I will keep streaming on this platform. Well, on this mobile phone thingy, whatever it is. What's this called? This different YouTube account. That's what I mean. Saying it wrong. I won't stop because it's a free world. I believe in free speech and I will have my free speech. And if people that you work for don't like some of the things I say, don't antagonize me and don't threaten my life or don't try and no touch torture me. And maybe you'll get a better reply from somebody, you know, considering as a few weeks ago, I was in the middle of learning how to use Premiere Pro so I could start editing and then I could take some freelance work and work it in my van or stroke motorhome. But due to some uncomfortable situations, it's reset me. So now I've got to find another reason to have another go and get up again and try again. And don't let people like you keep me knocked down. I've got to slowly get back up again. But obviously, I don't get up as fast as I did year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8, year 9, year 10. Because you realize this is a long game it's a marathon against the enemy, the evil of the world, the darkness. And if you give too much energy at once, you won't have energy the next time when they try and knock you down. So you've got to slowly do things. Otherwise, you can dissipate your energy too fast and you might not be able to get up the second time when they go after you again. So No, it's called no touch torture, mate. It's no touch torture. That's what you're a part of, the no touch torture. That's what you're a part of. You know you are. Don't worry, we haven't got to the point where we're sharing all the other channels on my stream yet. We haven't got that far yet. Might enlighten a few people out there, eh? Don't worry, we haven't done that yet. Suppose we could always sign up for what you're doing and keep our benefits, couldn't we? Eh? Do what you're doing, couldn't we? But I like my soul. I like being a good person. I like being me. My life's not been great for 15 years, but whenever I pass, I can pass knowing that I didn't do evil to other people. Not led a perfect life, but I did my absolute best to, if I've ever done anything wrong, to never do it again. Headset, man. It's a pain in the ass. Keeps cutting out. I've definitely, I don't know if my fan has done this, but the temperature's gone down 1 degree. Do you reckon my fan's done that? Or it just went down 8 degrees anyway. I definitely feel a bit better now. I wasn't feeling too good, I must admit. I was thinking I might have to go outside. You need to drink some water. Problem is, when you're not very well, you don't want to drink water. You want to drink shit. Do you know what I mean? Or you don't drink at all. And then you just dehydrate in your body, your cells. Okay, now. I drank a fizzy drink, but I'm not drinking the water. What's the fucking music gone? Oh, what's happened now? Is my headset gone? Yeah, headset keeps cutting out again. Got to buy a new one, but I can't afford it, man. I'm down to like, I got to pay me rent, and I'm down to my last bit where I feel comfortable. Spent 4 years, £500 overdrawn, so I don't want to be overdrawn ever again. Quite a tense experience. This music's alright. I was quite surprised. Still listening to it now. How long's it been now? 30 minutes been listening to it. Not bad.
Some of these are not entertaining to listen to, these healing videos. You just got to force yourself to listen to them. I'm not saying that they all work, but some of them I have felt better on. I listened to a couple of Reiki videos once. I can't remember what they were about. What was it about? I don't remember what it was about, but I remember what it was about. I actually felt better for that part. Whether it was a depression one, whether it was an anxiety one, whether it was an insomnia one, I can't remember what it was because I've watched so many of them over the years. But a few of them, I genuinely felt something. Do Oh, right. I'm off, people of the world. Have a good evening. Matty, don't forget what you put out, you get back. Remember that. Remember that. What you put out, you get back. See you later, all. Remember that, Matty. What you put out, you get back. See ya.